The best way to learn Scrum is to actually put it into practice and do it. Follow the framework, okay? Now, the challenge for all of you out there is, heck, you probably don't have a Scrum team or you're not part of a Scrum team, so you can't get the maximum learning. Well, today in this podcast, I'm gonna try to help you out. I'm gonna get you a spot on my Scrum team in a real Scrum event. We're gonna go and really gonna understand how a sprint review works. You're gonna learn a ton. You're gonna see, and I want you to focus on who's there, how do they act, how does it flow, what's normal, what do they do, what do they not do, all those things to see, is this just a report out session and a bug finding endeavor, or is this a collaborative session that analyzes what our sprint goal was and how the team either achieved it or didn't achieve it, and how we can go and look at what we've actually produced and say, oh, amazing, and this is what new ideas I have now, and how it evolves our thinking about what we're gonna do next. So you're gonna be a fly on the wall. You're just gonna be part of the dev team, the development team, all right? Now, as we go in here, let me give you a little bit of framing. Here's what the deal is. I run all in PM prep, we have PMP training and a bunch of other trainings, but right now, the students have a need, and that's what we did in this sprint, okay? The students had a need to have a customized plan that is in their system. So if someone wanted a 4-week plan, a 6-week, an 8, 10, 12-week plan, easy peasy, the system would recognize that and say, boop, here it is. Here's your 10-week plan. And it gives you exactly what to do, so that the student knows exactly what they do. And as they watch the videos, take the quizzes, go to calls, it automatically checks it off so they can stay present and focused, right? So they can, keep the buy-in and do better. That's what the sprint was all about. Now we framed up cards, we got the product backlog items and, sprint planning. The team took ownership of it. And here, this is like the most beautiful part of my life and now your life, because you're with me now, right? And so you get to see how it acts. So in there, I am the product owner. Alex, you're gonna meet him. He's the Scrum Master, and the devs are the rest of the dudes and dudettes, okay? As we go in there. So you'll see how we interact, and I really want you to say, how does that help my understanding? How would I run a sprint review? Oh, what's the real purpose? What kind of beliefs did I have beforehand that are different now? Okay, so are we perfect? No, we're not perfect. We try our hardest. We follow the Scrum guide. We do our best, but we're learning just like you, but we're pretty good. Okay, I'd say so. So transparency is important in Agile and Scrum. We're being transparent. Check out how we do it. Let's learn together. So let's go. Welcome to the team. Let's jump into this sprint review.
Okay. So yeah, as I said, you can split these however you want. You can toggle the entire thing and toggle it,
awesome.
or select just a few of them. And then let's say we're gonna these 4 for this week, and we will continue that section on the next week. So we click the plus button here, and then you get a new week.
I don't know how you got it to say week 1
cool.
second time, but magic, good witchcraft
nice.
there.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever.
Yeah, it actually knows kind of the order if it has this label. If I put another one, it will say
That's incredible.
Okay, crazy. What happened? Click on the yep. Click
where?
on it. Yeah, click there.
Yeah, so here
Nice.
it knows that it had these values selected on previously, so that's why it is grayed out. So here you can continue with the further sections, and you'll see it grays out on all the other sides.
Dude,
and here you'll see that all of them are selected.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to select this one, you don't need to go over there and deselect. You can click here, and then it will prompt you that it is already assigned, and you can reassign it here. So it will take it from there and put it here. So it is like we try to put a good experience for you to build these schedules here.
Literal magic, dude.
Intuitive.
And same for toggling and toggling the entire thing. You can take it from all the other places and put them all here. Same for all the other sections, you can span, and it's pretty much the same. You can check, uncheck, add, remove weeks, and build your schedule like this. So
you'll say, so it automatically saves when the little greeny thing comes up. That's pretty sweet, bro.
Yeah.
So let's put this, it is saved. You can go back. You'll see here this is what we selected. So
Yeah.
yeah, I think this is well,
What's the
this
difference
is the
between manage and
management.
edit? All right, so we're in for a second. Let's take a pause right now and let's talk about what's happening. You just dropped in. What did you see as far as what the way we're going through the functionality? You know, were my guys pulling up card 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? This is what I did. I met the acceptance criteria. I'm good. Blah blah blah. No, we all know what the cards are. We walk through it. We know what the functionality is. Okay. And so they are walking through the actual system that they built, okay? And they're showing us the functionality, how it works, not in theory, in practice. And what's happening? I'm thinking about stuff, I'm looking at it, everybody's engaged. All cameras are on. Everybody's locked in, engaged, not because whoosh, we said they have to, because they care. Everybody's super pumped to deliver value for the customer, for you out there in TV land, right? And so we are working through, ooh, how does that work? How does that work? And there were certain modifications in how it was constructed that we wanted to see. We knew what we wanted, but we wanted to see how the devs brought it to life in a beautiful, beautiful way. Now, as we go forward, you'll see that the wheels start turning in my head and other people's head. Ooh, now that we can do that, what about this? What about this? What about this? And that kind of starts to integrate. So, okay, just giving you some perception. I'm going to continue watching it with you, and then I'll bounce back in as we need it. But hopefully this is fun. Let's go. Gotta go back. Let's see what happens.
Sorry?
What's the difference between manage and edit? Sorry to bother you.
So edit is edits
Oh,
are
the big names and stuff. Oh, makes sense.
and manage is managing the schedule, like basically changing the schedule. Yep.
I understand.
And
Yeah,
actually, that's we've changed just real fast because we didn't have this consistent throughout the admin panel. We've changed the quiz list to have the same exact manage edit, and we did that to a couple other places too. So it's all the same.
Cool.
How did you? I
Cool.
apologize. How did you set the active status and the created or created as automatic, right? We created today. Sorry, I apologize.
Yeah.
We
Oh,
have an
active
active
right there.
toggle there.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so you
Little
can like
toggle.
disable it. Yeah.
Yeah, and it looks like the length is just pulling in when you edit the course contents. Is that right? So 2 weeks because we added two sections.
That is
Right.
correct.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly. Yeah,
That's
because
nice.
in here, yeah, these are the 2 weeks. So when you add these, you're adding more weeks. So yeah, the amount of columns you have here is the amount of weeks it will say there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I have a question later, but go ahead. Yeah. It's going
Yeah,
great.
keep going.
Cool. Should we do the student assignment to
Yep.
schedule?
While we're here, let's definitely show the student assignment, and we can show the user details, of course.
I'll go to myself. And then,
How'd you get all fancy like this fancy icon, dude? You get a fancy icon? I don't get a fancy icon. What's that?
this is just an internal test user.
Okay,
It's just
internal test user.
a flag that we have there.
Okay, you don't want me to be the internal test guy. Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not that fancy.
Yeah.
So we can we have again we have the individual action or the bulk action. So here we're going to show the bulk action. So I can update my schedule. Right now I have this one with the weird name. This is the new one built, right? Yeah, this was the name. So I'm gonna update it. And there's a column here for it, which is this one. And you can see here it has also a date. And this is the schedule we selected. And then there's a date. The date is you can set it here or also on the individual screen of the user. Let's say I'm gonna start on the 15th. And that date it will have use for the screen that it is going to present later.
Okay.
So if we
but yeah.
so I understand you're doing fantastic. I love this. The current students that we have in the system, it'll be very manual, very painful. But just taking the specific cohort, like the evening cohort, Monday, Thursday, like we have people, I think we're on week 4.5 right now. So we could go back when we push this and we could take them, X number of students, and we could say your start date was the like specific date. and it would like update to be like, we're in week 5 now, and it'll synchronize that way to get them on the horse. Is that how it's possible to do it or what?
Yeah, if they are already 4 weeks ahead, then we should
Mm-hmm.
set the start date 4 weeks before, and it should be good.
Okay. Easy peasy.
And then yeah, you can filter if they are in the same cohort, all of them. You can filter them all with the same cohort here and do a bulk action, assign them all, and put the date to them all.
That will be much easier than individually. Good job.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in here also we added the same. So you get the course schedule here and the start date. This is the individual action. You can change it here and change the date too. But it's pretty much the same. Well, this one maybe. Yeah, I think that will be all from the admin panel side.
Okay.
So
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, let me continue on the student side. So I just assigned myself to that new course schedule that Samir created, new
Yeah.
schedule here. This is my user. So like on the student side, when the user lands on his student dashboard, he'll see a new view course schedule button here or a link. It's a link.
Beautiful.
So like when you click, and this will only show if there's a schedule for that user. If not, it will just not show that button at all. So like as you know, like the schedule that Samir created only had like 2 weeks. So I have the pre-work one and the week one.
Is there a way to make it like scroll it back to the original condition? Like this one? Like this? No. Just click that little thingy.
to be
So
open?
like, yeah, you're good. Stay right there. Like it says 100%, but like in our essence of like add more razzle dazzle to the party or whatever, like the more sprinkles or whatever we said.
Yeah.
Like, is there a way to like when they're don't make it that big, but like something to be like, dude, you did it, like up here.
Yeah,
Simple.
no problem. Yeah,
Easy peasy.
we can have
Yeah,
a check there.
I'll
Like when it's
mark this down.
yeah, it's a good code.
And I do have
Yeah.
like how it's 100 and 0% over here. So okay, hold on for 1 second. Welcome to the course. Yeah, keep going. I was thinking about something, but sometimes when I think about stuff, it ain't the right thing to think about. Keep going.
Okay. So yeah, like it shows the 100% for me because this is like what I have currently on the course.
Yeah.
So I have this 4 complete here, and this is the ones that I have. I mean, we only have 3 on this one, but like, so like from here, the student can go directly to the course. They can click on any of these units.
Oh,
and we'll
wow.
bring up that one specifically,
Okay.
understanding EPM course. They can continue from here
Okay.
their course, and
That's way
and
better
like
than what we have.
and we can also like just check if they already watched that course or not. They can just check there. And
Oh, hold on for a second. So you're telling me
Click
that they can say, yeah, I did it all?
Correct.
Let's think
We're
about it
not-
for a second.
Not a fan of that as well, but like
I mean, let's think about it. Like, it's a cool functionality, but isn't it a shortcut?
I can tell you why we did that, Scott, because students sometimes do watch this and then message you at APM saying like if they're going to tell you they watched it anyway, and then I have to go in and manually mark them, which I've had to do or Nate has had to do. Then I think they should have the functionality to mark it themselves, because they're gonna either lie to you and say I did it, and then we have to mark it anyway, and that's overhead for us. Or they're gonna do it,
And we have a record. Like if they're like, dude, I did it all, we could go back. We will know in the back to be like,
we can see how much time
timelines. Like, dude, you have an hour and a half watching the course. There's no way you watched it all. I talk fast, but I ain't talk that fast.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, I'm cool. I love it.
Yeah.
It looks like the percentage is still showing 0. The one is checked.
right.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Good call.
Yeah, I need to. Yeah, it needs to
So
update
that
on the
percentage
like a
will,
refresh.
just so I understand the
Gotcha.
math,
Mm.
that
Good call.
percentage will go up to 20 because there were 5 things, right?
I
There you
just
go, 40 math.
Yeah.
Easy peasy.
Nice.
I have I checked 2.
For sure.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, we need to update this on the fly as we check.
Is there any way, I mean, obviously everything, like we're looking at this thing. I currently don't know the date. Like, I'm just saying, I don't know if we're in October, June, January 1st, Christmas. I don't know the date currently today. Is there a way to put like a little
A border.
either off of like a little boundary that don't do what I'm doing, a little shading, whatever, to say like this is the most. This is. We can talk about whether it's where they are or where they should be. Could it be like a little shading so it pops out a teensy bit?
Right. Yeah. Well, we intended that to do that with like the open by
The open
default.
nature of
But
it.
I get if you don't got it, you're gonna get it. So like
Mm.
I like the shaky or maybe a color or something like it says like this is the weak gear are.
Yep. What do y'all think? Well, let's just hold it.
I
and
kind
we
of
can
like,
talk
like
later.
we could use that purple that the primary color we use and just do like a stroke around this thing, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I think just the
Simple.
border would.
And then I also think you know, like depending on how long this gets, because like with the 10 weeks, I think we should and tell me if you think this stroke, but also it will be like the first one. And
Yeah.
scroll-
Like
scroll.
wait,
Yeah.
yeah. So in this condition, it would be this card would be over there, and then this card would be week 1.
Exactly. Yep.
Um,
Yep.
Yeah. Can you add more weeks, Samir, just so we can show like it
Yeah.
scrolls this.
Yeah, it does actually. So yeah.
Yeah. How many weeks do you want me to?
So did you see what just happened? We were using it, playing around with it in real time, and we came up with an idea. Oh, in this occurrence, it should sort to the left side, and we should have a little way to indicate that it's there. Those are things that, I mean, I guess if I was super duper smart, I would have thought through initially as the product owner, right? But I can't figure everything out. And you as the product owner won't figure everything out from day 0 when you start a sprint. But when you put your hands on it and you start to use it and think through it and put your eyes on, you know, from the customer's perspective, you get little like tweaks. Now, some of these, like they make actually that's so easy to make the changes, they make them right then. But bigger stuff, we just get it tuned up, and most likely it'll be in the next sprint. It's a candidate for the next sprint. So that's what's happening right here. We're getting kind of an exploratory mind, right? And as we think about it, we got a little bit of time in this sprint. Let it breathe. Let it breathe. And everybody's putting their perspective. If we think about what happened a teensy bit ago, there were some little decisions that they made that I had to think through. But I didn't say, you know, thou shalt or whatever. I let the room think about it a little bit, and we made the best decision. So all these things is just to show you the collaborative nature, where we're really finding how to take a solution and just narrow it down to make it even more precise. And there's so much beauty in like the new things that happen about, ooh, we could do that. Now, here's the thing before we go back. New ideas as they pop up, as the product owner and the rest of the team, we're going to have to evaluate priority-wise, because the backlog is not empty, right? The backlog has a lot of awesome stuff coming. And so the next couple sprints, you know, we have enough to feed the beast. We're going to have to figure out what to do with these new features, because this is getting pushed right now. It's going live, right? And so we're taking those features and we'll figure out which ones we can put down, which ones are next, all those things. This is just real like life stuff. So let's go back. Let's keep learning.
I don't know, 4 or 5.
Okay, just give me.
Samir, do you just have great lighting, or are you outside?
I have a lamp
I'm
here.
not-
Oh, that's Samir.
Samir,
I
I
don't
just,
know.
Yeah, I have very bad lighting.
Yeah.
I don't care about that. I'm just making a joke.
The sun is
It's
right
outside.
on
Yeah,
my
yeah, yeah. That's cool.
forehead.
That's all right. Enjoy it. It's nice. That's nice. That's
I'm
nice.
taking
Natural
some.
light.
All right,
Natural
cool.
light.
Yeah, Adam Moore, this is awesome, bros.
Yeah, you can see the trees.
Yeah.
The trees.
It's
Yeah.
nice. I'm jealous, dude. I
The
gotta
tree
get
shadow.
an outdoor office. Yeah.
You can refresh. I don't know. I just added the weeks, like empty weeks.
Okay. Yeah. So you see,
Add some
we
junk
can-
to him. Let's do it right. Add some junk to him, please.
Okay.
And do a couple, one of the 2 of the weeks across modules.
Yeah.
Like, you know, it's got a little bit of here and a little bit of there. I just want to see what it looks like.
Okay.
I'd say confidently this is better than a PDF.
Oh, for sure. This is, yeah,
Mhm.
so much better.
Okay, I'm just setting up.
Yeah, and slowly but surely everyone's gonna have.
Okay, so you can refresh
fine.
now. And then on week 3, waterfall made logical. This is split on week 3 and week 4.
Okay. Sweet.
Mm,
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, so we can like scroll to like the current one and put
Nice.
that as the first one.
Yeah.
Huh.
Should let me ask a question. I love this. Sort them all down like it's base condition, like what it's going to look like, please. You know what I'm saying? Like do the that thing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I love it. So, question: should it like if this is week 3, I'll have the purple around it or whatever. Cool. There's a certain amount in here. Should the first one in the current week be expanded, or do we want them to like expand it? Like,
I like the expanded because it looks like empty.
yeah, right now it's like I don't know what to do. Like,
So wait, the
Yeah.
first, if you refresh it, it should be at least on the user details modal. When you refresh it, it expands the current week. The first
Yeah,
day.
yeah, the first
okay, okay.
this
So
one
like,
is the
can,
one
like,
that's
can you
expanded.
can you just refresh this and show them because that is something we added, but
Yeah,
just
like
Okay.
yeah, that's the current one. Yeah.
the just thought is that you're not confused because like other weeks would be like by default expanded and like your eyes just
Yeah.
kind of come right here.
Okay, so to
Mhm.
right here. So we're gonna double do it. We got the expansion right here. We've got the little liney line around it to pop it out. That's
Mhm.
pretty cool. Now, just I know we didn't frame it previous, but thinking if a dude's like, how long's this gonna take me?
Uh-huh.
We don't know. He don't know. Like, could we do a cumulative whatever of these that's like 2.5 hours? Is that possible?
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks like the Figma file has the times next to each week
So
slash module.
yeah, we actually did discuss this.
Yeah.
The learn so the PDFs you made, Nate, you put like a time and like an assumption of time for each quiz, right? Like our
Right.
quizzes have
Yeah.
because the quizzes live on the custom side and essentially it's just a tiny little button
Uh-huh.
in Worlds. It like doesn't have time for it. Where all the videos have accurate time in Learn Worlds, like they all like actually tell you this like
Right.
it will take.
So
X
is it so bottom line, is it possible to pull because Nate's times, love you, Nate, might be wrong.
No, for
'cause
sure.
it's a heck of
Yeah,
a
I mean
lot of
that.
video.
So yeah, I guess what I'm trying to say is it is totally we can pull the times from Learn Worlds. It won't include the quiz time. That's all.
I'll
That's
say
fine.
like this too. We could even just add an almost like an estimated, time to
Oh
complete
yeah,
or something
estimated
if we want to
time.
be kind of like really careful with our, we
Estimated
don't want
time
to
for
get called out or
quizzes, you
something.
mean? Like just give
Or
them
just like,
a quiz?
yeah, some kind of like estimated time to complete this week 1 module underneath here or
But if we
something
could
like,
so what okay, so let's talk through. So if
so
we
it's like
knew from
5
Learn Worlds
hours.
10 minutes, 10 minutes, 25 minutes, 10 minutes, 12 minutes, whatever that adds up, it'd be 78 minutes, like or 178 minutes. I don't think in minutes. I'm not, whatever. Could we
Right.
put up here just round it up a little bit or whatever. That's 2 hours, that's almost 3 hours,
Like,
right? So we
yeah,
just say
approximately 4 hours or approximately 3 hours or
3
something.
hours up here or
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's helpful for the students to see that, like, okay, what do I need to do? I need to complete waterfall, made logical, continued. How much time is that going to take? It's like 2 hours.
Don't
Cool. Like I'll start it rather than right now. It's kind of just like a
A black
vague.
box.
Yeah.
Yeah. A white box.
Alex,
What's
I
up,
don't
Edwin?
remember at the top of my head if like the API was returning that time. Because I remember we were it was on the Figma, and once we started to pull in stuff, we didn't had it. But I don't remember
Right.
if it was the full course or it was the individual.
Yeah. But I mean,
Uh,
like, aren't the activities hard coded here?
No.
Or is this pulling in?
This is from
oh, this is pulling from well, I mean, we have a sync that pulls from Learn Worlds, and then we pull it from the database. But yeah, technically is the Learn Worlds data.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean,
Do you
I don't know.
remember,
Even
Samir,
if
if
it's
it
just
was
that one at the
pulling?
top, like,
If I remember what?
If the API was returning the time, because I remember we had on the Figma, but like I remember
No,
we had that conversation of like it
yeah,
doesn't include it, but maybe we can have that
I'm going back to the APIs. I know we looked at it. I think there was. I want to say, if my memory is correct, it was another API that pulled the course time for the units, wasn't it?
No, from what I remember, it had the time for the entire course only, and we don't have the time for each
It's a
specific
learnworlds.dev.
section.
Mm.
yeah, because it wasn't a
Would it
thing
be
we
too much?
tried.
Would it be too much to pull like the Vimeo from the Vimeo API, since these are all embedded, or these are all hosted on Vimeo? Like,
Well, we don't have a relation of the video to this section here unless it is on the API too to get the link.
mm,
Yeah, you're right.
Otherwise,
Okay.
we will need to tie them together
Sure.
like in our DB or something.
Gotcha.
But to
Gotcha.
put the video URL and get the time from the video, like if we do need to link that in our DB, maybe we just put a time in our DB, like estimate time, or
Approximate time. Yeah, because I do think there is
it's up
value
to
to show the
Sure.
amount time for each of these.
So at least the course
Yeah.
doesn't include the time.
So I mean, I think this is a good thing. Like as you guys are doing magically in this whole thing, as we're kind of refining. Now that you see it and feel it and touch it, like at least on my side and Nate's side, it's so rich what you guys have built. That's like I think one of the things that could be tightened up. However we get there, to say, yo, this block of time, this cardy thing is 5 hours, 4 hours, 2 hours, whatever. So worst case, we have to hard code that when we build each one, like you manually put it in, like you put in the name, we put in 5
Estimated.
hours. That's worst case. If unless you can
Yeah.
find out some API flow that like gets us to like that.
Does get contents, of course, show anything? Did we look at that one?
I just sent something in the chat when I think I found it.
Oh, sweet.
Magical.
Yeah, I think we tried that too.
Analytics.
Because I remember we were looking for it.
This is the
Total
full
study
course,
time.
but we still need the
average study
unit.
time.
Yeah, look,
Well-
I think this is the unit, dude. I think we're good.
That's the.
No,
Let
that's
me-
unit complete.
Let me give it a try on Postman. I'll let you know.
Per curse.
I got nowhere to be, nothing to do, got lots of coffee to drink, so take your time.
Mhm.
Units have it.
And I even got that
unit.
bad cup of coffee in the corner if I want to really push it, dude. Yeah.
Dude, nice. Drop a couple ice cubes in there. Good to go.
Can you scroll up, Eder?
You gotta put it in the microwave and just kill anything in it.
Where you want to see?
The other one, the other link that you had previously. I can open the URL that I sent.
This
It's
one?
okay. Yeah, courses/ID. Okay. Well, we checked we didn't pass the unit ID before, so let's see if we're lucky.
Yeah, I think this
Try.
is it because I was looking for the one with the unit ID. This is like literally like the analytics for each individual unit. The only issue is we're gonna have to like do it for every single unit, which
That's the
is gonna mess up our sync.
So you know, we don't have to do it now. You understand what I'm asking for based like next-ish, right? Like a way for them to gauge in their mind. And optimally, not saying you have to, but optimally, if we started out and it was like, this is 5 hours of content this week, cool. Like if it was like they get done, you have 2.5 hours of 5 hours left. That's magic, right? I don't know that you can do it. Don't break the law, you know, of like whatever you're doing to do it. Like, you know, don't break the machine, but that would be optimal. 5 hours to do all this stuff is good. Like,
Yeah.
that'll work, but do what you do, you know, don't have to do it now.
Yeah, worst case
See what you-
scenario, we can add like an estimated time on the admin side
Yeah.
so they can do that. Yeah.
For each little bucket. Yeah.
Right.
Cool. Back to the game or however you guys want to do it.
Sweet.
You're the boss.
And basically that's pretty much it on the student side. You have this button back to go to the dashboard.
You already showed the view course schedule. It's simple right now, but like I think that's
Yeah.
You know,
Mhm.
just get to it.
Yeah.
I mean, we could put a little like icon here if we wanted to push. We lose some real estate, but we could put like a calendar icon or something like there.
Or let's
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I
Right.
think we can make that look a little more,
Yeah.
I don't know,
I agree.
like some of
Because
the
it
other
is,
parts
it's
of
a
this dashboard.
placeholder, and when Yarrow and team and whatever design it a little bit better, we'll have the fancy like this is what you're doing next. But
Yeah.
like we're talking massive upgrade. Alex, you said
Uh-huh.
the ability to download a PDF version, is that in this, or do we not get, or is
Oh
that-
no, I just suggested that. I think that's how we should do it. In if we want to do it in the future, like you know what I mean.
Okay, yeah. So it's a future
Yeah.
thing, like that they
Export
somehow
it.
can come in here and be like, "Yo, some people are like, I want to put it on my hands and
I
check
would
it
say
off."
like
and-
this,
For
I
sure.
would say is if you go into maybe like a download button up here or something, you know what I mean? On the
Where
course
download
page.
here, or like if they hit
Uh,
here and here, or maybe it's like they go here and on the major thing, yeah, like you're saying when they pass through to the schedule, there's
Yeah,
a
can
download
you
on,
click the
not on the
course schedule
homepage.
again, Evan?
I actually like
There's like a purple button up here in the top right. Like this is always our action area. It's like download course schedule, PDF or something, you know, or save to your computer.
Uh-huh.
and we can also add it.
It looks like there's like a change plan option on the
Yeah,
Figma.
we're not.
Was that something we were gonna do, or?
No, we decided against
Okay.
it. I think that adds like way more
Yeah, that makes
risk of
sense.
breaking everything because then students can like literally go like change a plan, screw up all their progress or like who they're assigned to, and then go back to a their old
The admin or the coach in time could say, "All right, you're so far behind, dude. We're gonna restart your plan on August 12th."
exactly.
And then,
Yeah.
and then it just resorts. They'd
Yeah.
already have their. Okay, here's another thing I was just thinking through. So, say a dude is like 6 weeks behind because whatever, something happened. It's cool. Then they're like, I just want to refresh, redo. They could technically, like, somebody restarts it to August 12th and it could say 100%. They could come in here and off click all these. You can off click or is it only on click?
You can
We
all
can do
flip.
both. Yeah.
You could technically, if they wanted to be like, all right, I know I did the videos, but you wouldn't have to call you and say wipe their database thingies. They could technically do it in the off chance that they're like, I want to reboot my game. Like, all right. Those are like simple wins that we didn't expect. That's pretty
Yeah.
cool. Like that,
Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, definitely. Like, I like the idea of it. It gives them the flexibility of instead of us having to like.
We
do a bunch of-
were.
Yeah.
I remember during the sprint we were laughing about like it's helping Alex really.
Yeah.
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 I mean, really, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
it's
the
not
goal.
like let's work on the admin. Oh God, wipe my whatever. It's like,
Mhm.
Yeah. So,
yeah, that's
Yeah,
more
and
good
like
stuff
just
we can do.
Yeah.
add to that, you said since this is pulling in from Learn World, say like if I changed welcome to all in PMP exam prep to like welcome to the course, would it
Mhm.
update over here as well? Cool.
Right. Yeah. This
That's
is,
great.
Yeah.
And if you
This is in the
reorder stuff, it
APIs from
reorders it.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Last little reflection point. The sprint review, we're going to stop it here, but realize it goes on for a while. We go through a little bit more functionality. We talk about what we're going to push to the actual students and kind of what the transition is going to be, communication, and all those things. Great. Now, let's reflect on what you may have learned, okay? So the big things I want you to take away is that how present everybody is in there, okay? And how focused we're on, not just saying we completed things and we met acceptance criteria and leave us alone. No, it was a collaborative working session to evaluate all the functionality that was built to the definition of done to meet the sprint goal. Now, did we meet the sprint goal? Yeah, we did. We created the ability for students to have customized plans and be able to adjust them as they go through there. And there were other ideas that emanated through our discussions and are really challenging how it worked. Oh, we built this. Does it feel right? Does it work right? Do we have new ideas? All those things kind of fed the backlog a little bit. And we also had a better understanding as things started to link together about what the next few sprints would be like, and it kind of guides it. And so it was a unifying type process. All right, that event is a beautiful event. Now, what did we do next? We finished out the sprint review, then we jumped into the retrospective, right? So the retrospective is a ginormous event that's beautiful in the sense of like, we're going to think about ourselves as a machine of production, the human machine of production. How did we work together? What could we do better? And all those things. So as you reflect, just put yourself in the seat, okay? What would it be like if you were the product owner? If you were the Scrum Master, if you were the developers, if you were a subject matter expert that came in to evaluate it, how would you operate? The best way to learn Scrum is by doing it. The second best way is to picture yourself doing it. So hopefully this helped a little bit. And if you want to talk to me about how you can implement Scrum or how you can get PMP and how you can learn and use the system that we just saw, reach out to me, 757-759-5282 or Scott@allinprep.com. I'd love to talk to you. I'd love to help you out. And it's been fun. Thanks for hanging out. I'll see you later. I hope you got better. I think you did. See ya. Bye.